Okay, good morning, good evening, good afternoon. Whatever time you're watching this right now, I started recording this video like an hour or two ago, and an hour and a half, I would say. Yeah, the video was like an hour and a half long, and my audio was clipping because my voice is so soft and I talk so low, bro. It kept clipping out my audio. So we just pretty much had a whole thorough breakdown. Here you guys can see. We already just did one side of the time. Long story short, it's clipping. So we're restarting. Here we are, restarting. Um, I will be hopefully turning the hour and a half video into a 30-minute video now. One thing that I do want to address, or a few things I want to address, is one, I want to apologize for crashing out on Twitter. Well, specifically replying to the negativity on Twitter the past few days. You guys don't deserve to see that. That's what you guys are not here for. Yes, this is my personal Twitter, but that's not what you guys are here for. You guys are here to get educated. You guys are here to make money. You guys are not here to see me react to the ignorant people that decides to be in my comments. So just gonna say, as of today, 4:57 in the morning, June 30th, we will no longer be replying to any negativity. I won't respond to you at all, not respectfully, not disrespectfully. I'm just gonna completely ignore you. It's not worth it. Moving on to the next subject. A lot of people have been asking me, how do I use my site? Now, I did just make a whole hour and a half video and was going to tell people to skip through 30 minutes of the video if they didn't want to look at the tutorial, but I will just do a quick breakdown, hopefully make it 5 minutes of tutorial on how I specifically search through my picks. It was 20 minutes because I was showing you guys like a little bit more, but I'll try to summarize all of that within 5 minutes. So for example, if I'm looking for a specific pick and how I use my site, how I like to use my site. I personally don't have to do this now. You guys, if you are new, should be doing this. Understand zone locations. Look at where the pitcher is. So you can look at the pitch mix and it can say he's crushing the pitch mix all day long. But when it comes down to the specific zone location on where this pitcher is throwing the ball and where the batter is hitting the ball, or where he has strong suits and weak spots in against the strike zone, I should say specifically, it is very key. So such as the sinker, we can see on the pitch mix, it says that he has 2 against the sinker. This is showing you overall. So he's facing a righty today. He don't have 2 against the sinker on a righty. That is what this is telling you. Against the righty, he does not have 2 home runs against the sinker. As you can see in the locations, he's not where he's vulnerable. So let's pause a little bit. Let me get the key things that I like to look at. I like to look at the pitcher vulnerable locations on where he likes to throw the ball. The top 3 locations on where he's vulnerable, I should say. And then I like to look at the top 3 pitcher throw locations, or I like to look at it in a whole if it's a symbol. But what I mean by a symbol is like this. This is like a H, I would say. Like a chair, I would say, for a better reference. So we just want to look in like a chair, the chair. We see we have nothing in the chair, nothing on the chair, a single, some doubles, but no home runs, got a few strikeouts. So he can get us some doubles. He won't crank a home run against the sinker. Didn't do it last year. I mean, didn't do it this year. Now we can look at last year if we want to, but I have to keep this quick for you guys. This is pretty much what you want to do with every location, well, every pitch mix if you want to. Well, every batter when it comes down to looking at zone locations. Look at who covers the most zones. If you want to look at specific locations like the cutter, he kills the cutter. Vulnerable, 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 vulnerable. You know, he's vulnerable right here, vulnerable right here. Home run, home run. Thrown there 13% of the time, 6%. Up here, nothing, nothing. But he has nothing, nothing. So Colson looks pretty solid, not the best, not the worst. If you go to Miguel, do the same thing with Miguel. Look at his pitches versus, I mean, his home runs against the pitch mix look amazing. 5 home runs against the sinker. But when you go to versus mix and against right-hand pitchers, you can see that he only have 3 home runs against righties, and those other 2 on a sinker is against lefties. Pretty easy to say. Don't have to go and look to confirm that. But once again, we want to look at the throw locations. So it's the chair. You don't have to keep looking. Once you get the pitcher location for one and you have good memory, you could just know. But it's the chair, the chair, the chair, kind of striking out a lot, but he's making a lot of contact and he has home runs off of it. So you get the idea on how to look at the zone locations. Another thing you want to look at is the spot that they are batting in. A lot of people don't like batting in certain spots. As you can see, when he's batting second and third, he's his best. When he's at leadoff, he only has 3 home runs, which is pretty good, but it's not his best as second and third. He's batting anywhere else, which sometimes they decide to put him. I guess when he pinch hit, there's only 1 plate appearance. So I'm guessing he pinch hit or he potentially get pitch hit for. But ninth, eighth, sixth, fifth, fourth, whenever he's batting in them spots, we don't want him. We want him third, second, and first. He's projected to be second today. And the vulnerable spots for this pitcher is Trey Gibson is second. It's 2, 1, and 6. You can see up here. Well, 2, 4, and 6. Sorry. 2, 4, 6. And it's the same thing that it shows on the main page. 2, 4, 6, and 3. It shows 3 as well. 3 is like that fourth spot. Yeah, so 3 is like the fourth spot for you. But yeah, that's pretty much how you make your picks. Look at your spots. So we know that Miguel is in a nice spot. The pitcher, well, he bats second. The pitcher gives it up pretty much to the second spot. He looks good against the pitch mix. Wind is blowing out to left field. He likes spraying left field. Now this is very important because when the person has fly balls and the wind is able to carry, have the extra boost, that's important to me. Not something that I like to super focus on, but once we get the double digits or like the 9, 8 miles an hour blowing out, kind of useful, especially with somebody who specifically likes to spray left field. And then you have your projected home run probability. Super high. Don't really have to focus on this. I like to look at the percentile rankings. The power contact. Do he have at least good power contact as all the way across the board? Gets walked a lot. As we can see, well, not really getting walked a lot. 14% chance of getting walked. Not really striking out a lot. Pretty good strikeout rate. Zone contact is pretty poor, so he's not really making a lot of contact in the zone. Has a high whiff rate. His chase rate, he's chasing a lot. No, he's not really chasing a lot. He has a super elite chase rate. So if you see it shows up, that means that they are good. As you can see, lower value is better. So he's very good for a pick. And that's just what I go for. We do have new tabs. That's something I forgot to say. Form, it's not really new. Momentum, same thing as form. I'll get into these on another breakdown, to be honest with you, because we're on the time limit. But those are pretty much the same thing as this right here, your stack. And it's also the same thing as your board that's been here for forever. But I guess people need to like to see more of a reason and more of a deeper breakdown on the form just compared to what was being provided to them, which is no problem. People need a little bit more for consideration or solidation on their picks. So it is added in there. Form is in there. Pretty much it was right here for you to show you guys form. People that's trending and all of that. And a lot of spots it was there as well. Like this has been here for since the start of the site being uploaded. All of this, last 30 games, the recent form, everything that you guys are seeing like has been here for like 3 months now. We had the site up since May. So no, April actually. April. It just really got popular in May. So yeah, that's kind of the quick rundown. Oh, to add, once I'm done doing like my research and everything and I get my picks to solidify my picks, let's go to quick targets once lineup drops. and I look at who's in the top vulnerable spot. So for example, Adley, if we go through and look at Adley 9 times out of 10 is gonna look amazing on every last one of the zones, just to show you guys on a quick look how I like to do it. Nothing off the cutter. I mean, nothing off that splitter. We have something off the sinker in the vulnerable spot. We have something off the cutter in the top 2 vulnerable spots. We have nothing off the change up, but he's making contact. Um, Kind of disciplined off of it, not really striking out. Fastball, he's killing it, only has a 2% usage. So off the top 3, very solid. Adley, where does he like to bat? Bat third. So that third spot would be nice for Adley, but who is in that second spot? Gunner. So you guys get the memo though. Gunner, if you go through the pitch mix, same thing. Splitter, nothing off the splitter, but off the sinker, home run, vulnerable spots as well. We can see the home run, home run, home run, home run. Top their own spot as well. Cutter, home run, 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 home run. So not in the top vulnerable spots, but one vulnerable spot and a super low vulnerable spot as well. And then a change up as well. Home run in the very top vulnerable spot, but he's striking out kind of a lot. Fastball, home run, not really throwing a lot, 2% of the time. Now, with that being said, that was Gunner that we were looking at. You go to the spots. Gunner has history against the pitcher as well. If you want to look at history, has a home run against them making contact, very low K rate. Pitch mix, home run against the whole pitch mix, like how we said, kind of striking out a lot on the cutter and this splitter. Same thing that we seen over here with the zone location. And then you go over to his spot. His spot second, 12 home runs. In the second spot the past 2 years, look how many home runs have been given up to the spot. He gives it up to lefties. So Gunner is a nice choice. Second spot, Gunner's going to be there 9 times out of 10, or he's going to be first, one or the other. Either one is very solid for Gunner. But yeah, another thing is this right here. You guys can get one-on-one with me. Don't mind this right here. This is me testing. But if you guys wanted to get one-on-one, it said 46 conversations. I forgot to show this in the last video, but Jesus, this is to show you guys. You guys are seeing this yourself now. You literally are seeing this yourself. This is myself, but those are everybody else that's trying to get in contact with me. My bad, I was sleeping. I did not see all of those messages. Um, that's not even a third or a tenth of the messages. I wouldn't even say that's a 20th of the messages I had to deal with the past week. But fast forward, now that I showed you guys my way of doing my research, that should have been like 10 minutes. 5 minutes, yeah, 12 minutes. I'm gonna go through, just list off my top 3 favorite. We're not gonna go through, well, we're gonna go through and list off the stacks, your danger batters. But I'm just gonna breeze through this, to be honest with you guys. We're gonna go in a timely order as usual. Then we're gonna go through the rest of the slate. So the very first game that we have is Eric Fetty versus Baltimore. 8 home runs allowed the last 5 games, 3 to the left, 11 to the right. As of this year, 17 to the left, 16 to the right the past 2 years. Wind blowing the left field 11 miles an hour. The people that we were liking were Pete Alonso was our first, Gunner, and then Samuel. Oh, Pete Alonso, Gunner. Then yeah, it was Samuel was our third. But your danger batters is Samuel, Gunner, Adley, Pete, Jackson. Your stack is Pete, Gunner, Samuel, Adley, Jackson, Kobe, Colton, Dylan, and Blaze. My bad if I'm going so fast, but I'm trying to breeze through this so I can get this uploaded. It's 5:10 in the morning. I've been sitting right here the past 2 hours. I'm just trying to get this done so I can upload, reply to these messages, potentially give me some sleep, or I'm just about to eat a protein bar and be up. But yeah, going over to the very other side, Trey Gibson versus the Chicago White Sox. I have to make sure I'm speaking up as well. Trey Gibson versus Chicago White Sox. 3 home runs allowed the last 5 games. 2 to lefties, 3 to righties as of this year. 2 to lefties, 3 to righties the past 2 years as well. So the same stats. We have Colson. Well, your danger batters is Colson, Miguel, Randall, Andrew, Drew. Then you have your stack is Colson, Miguel, Randall, Andrew, Drew, Braden, Tristan, Jr., Cal. People that we were liking as our favorites was Miguel. The second person that we were liking was Colson Montgomery. And the third person that we were liking was Randall. We also said potentially Drew Romo can do it. Potentially see Drew Romo or Braden. You can choose between either one that you're liking. But yeah, we have our three: Miguel, Colson, and then Randall. Whoever you're liking out of them three. I mean, whichever one you're liking between who was it? Drew and Braden. You can choose. But once again, Miguel first, Colson second, Randall third. Those are the three that we're going with. Maybe swap around Randall since he does spray towards left field and Colson doesn't spray towards left field. He mainly spray towards right field, but he can sneak one towards left. So still got them three. If we move over to the very next game, timely order that we are going in. Let's not forget this. So very next game is Matthew versus Atlanta. 7 home runs allowed the last 5 games, 6 to left, 11 to right as of this year, 9 to left, 27 to right the past 2 years. We have wind blowing in 6 miles an hour. Not really a lot to deteriorate us from home runs, but your danger batters is Matt Olson, Michael Harris, Drake Baldwin, Mauricio Dubon, Rowdy Tellez. Your stack is Matt Olson, Drake Baldwin, Michael Harris, Mauricio Dubon, Rowdy Tellez, Ozzy Albies, Jorge Mateo, Austin Riley, then Dominic Smith. Top 3 that we were going with for this game was Drake Baldwin is our first, Matt Olson is our second. Nope, I lied. Drake Baldwin as our first, Ozzy as our second, Matt Olson as our third, and then the person that we were going with for a long shot slash sleeper was Mauricio Dubon. That's the person that we were going with. That is the 4. Once again, we have Drake Baldwin, Matt Olson, Drake Baldwin, Ozzy, Matt Olson, Mauricio Dubon is a straight bet slash sleeper. Righty on lefty, kills the pitch mix, holds the platoon, does spray towards well, it's not really anything to deteriorate us from. This 6 miles an hour could deteriorate home runs, but this dies down. This dies down like an hour into the game. Yeah, once we get to like the 9-hour mark, an hour, 2 hours into the game, we're pretty much wind blowing the left field. So those are who we're going with. Super vulnerable pitcher as well. We move over to the other side. Martin Perez, 2 home runs allowed the last 5 games, 2 to lefties as of this year, 5 to righty as of this year, 3 to left as of this year. I mean, 3 to left the past 2 years, 10 to righties the past 2 years. Now your danger bat is Jordan, Nelson, Alec, Brian, Lars. Your stack is Nelson, Jordan, Blaze, Alec, Brian, Ivan, Lars, Jose, JJ. The people that we were going with for our top 3 was I almost said that name. Ivan Herrera was our first choice. Now you guys know how I feel about Jordan Walker. I don't like the guy. Got to respect his performance. Jordan Walker is the second choice. Then Nelson Velasquez is our third choice. We move over to the very next vulnerable game in a timely order. We have Houston versus Minnesota, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, Houston versus Minnesota. We got Joe Ryan versus Houston. Now he could get you around 6 Ks, I would say. He gave us like 9 last game, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, could get you. Yeah, I'll say around 6 Ks. A pitcher that you can potentially attack, but could get some strikeouts from as well. But Joe Ryan versus Houston, 5 home runs allowed the last 5 games, 7 to lefties as of this year, 2 to righties as of this year, 23 to lefties the past 2 years, and then 12 to righties the past 2 years. Danger batters is Jordan, Kristen, Isaac, Jeremy, then Taylor. Your stack is Jordan, Kristen, Isaac, Taylor, Jeremy, Cam, Jose, Joey, Bryce Matthews. Now, sadly, this video is not informing you guys with a lot of people that I said in the hour and a half video, but our favorites, Jordan. Second, Kristen. Third, Isaac. Could take Cam Smith on a heat check as well. Could do it. Could get it done. Those are the 3 that we're going with for sure. You could see Taylor Trammell do it or Tramal do it. But the 3 that we're going with is Jordan, Kristen, Isaac. You know, Jordan is your chalk. Jordan should be able to get it done. Jordan is the favorite as well. Moving over to the other side, Mike Bureaus versus Minnesota. 7 home runs allowed the last 5 games, 13 to lefties as of this year, 6 to righties as of this year, 18 to lefties the past 2 years, and 14 to righties the past 2 years. Our danger batters is Byron doesn't play. So it's Cody, Ryan, Brooksley, Trevor Leonard. I could possibly find somebody else to fill him in. So Cody, Ryan, Brooksley, Trevor Leonard. And I can't because it pulls them their self. I can't fill nobody in. He's injured. He's not going to play. So don't even think about playing Byron Buxton. Once again, danger batters Cody, Ryan, Brooksley, Trevor Leonard. The stack is Cody, Brooksley, Ryan, Royce Lewis, Josh Bell, Trevor Leonard, Victor, Kyler. Now, the people that I said for this specific, Cody Clemens was our favorite. Brooks Lee was our second. And now it got tricky because Royce Lewis cannot play. And what I mean by cannot play is he potentially not playing the game. Same thing with Josh Bell, and the same thing with Victor Caratini. So if Royce Lewis doesn't play and Josh Bell plays, we take Josh Bell. If Royce Lewis and Josh Bell doesn't play, we take Victor Caratini. But if Josh Bell and Royce Lewis and Victor Caratini play, we just settle for Cody Clemens and Brooks Lee. And we're not gonna have a third. We'll probably just take Victor Caratini as our third. Like he's our favorite person to straight bet. Probably not today because his odds isn't the best. Probably gotta put like 15 on him to be honest with you to see like a 10x or something. I mean to see like a worthy return. I put 5 on him, I only see like 25, 10 to see 50. So that's how you guys know how I do with my straight bets. But Cody Clemens for sure. Brooks Lee, he's not even straight bettable today. Put 20 on him, get 120. Yeah, he's straight bettable. You know how we do with Brooks Lee. We love Brooks Lee. 25 on Brooks Lee, another 10 on Brooks Lee, 35. 25 pre-game. Catch him when he's live. If he don't go first that bet, throw another 10 on him. We catch him at some juice eyes as well. But yeah, moving over to the very next game, vulnerable game in a timely order. We got Colorado versus Miami. We got Yuri Perez versus Colorado. 5 home runs allowed the last 5 games. 3 to lefties, 9 to righties as of this year. 10 to lefties, 14 to righties the past 2 years. We got wind blowing in 16 miles an hour for an hour, and then it starts to blow out to left field. So just keep that in mind. Balls will be dead for an hour. No Diddy. Pause, bro. That sounds crazy. Yeah, I need to go to sleep. I'm being childish right now. Um, your danger batters is Mickey Moniak, Hunter Goodman, Jake McCarthy, TJ Rumfield, Cole Carrot, and then your stack is Hunter Goodman, Mickey Moniak, Cole Carrot, TJ Rumfield, Jake McCarthy, Brett Sullivan, Troy Johnston, Braxton Fulford, and then Cal Carrolls. Favorite Hunter Goodman, second choice TJ Rumfield, third Cole, TJ Rumfield sprays towards left field, crazy. Um, Faces righties as well. We love him when he's facing the righty. Hunter Goodman as well. You know that boy's on fire. You got to take him. That bat, I don't think that bat's cooling off anytime soon. I'll be honest with you. Uh, and then Cole, long shot sleeper. I don't know if Mickey's gonna play or not. So could take Mickey's not a bad look. Super not a bad look as well, but don't really be doing a lot for me. That probably bite me in my behind. Got the hiccups as usual, but we're going Hunter Goodman for sure. TJ Rumfield, Cole. Excuse me. Got the hiccups and I just belched. That's disgusting. All in you guys' ear. Just disrespectful. Now, I apologize about that. Now, Tanner Gordon versus Miami. No home runs allowed the last 2 starts that he had. 6 to lefties as of this year, none to righties as of this year, 16 to left the past 2 years, and 6 to right the past 2 years. So, I'm going to go with a lefty. Danger batters is Ruiz, Griffin, Owen, Cal, Otto, Estudi Ruiz. Is your first danger batter. Then your stack is Griffin, Owen, Herberto, Esturi, Otto, Graham, Cal, Xavier, Joe. Now the people that we said that we were liking for sure, Cal, Owen, and what I said was look out for Joe Mack. Well, Joe Mack was the solid third. But look out for Graham Pauley if he plays, and if Jacob Marcy plays, look out for Jacob Marcy as well. But going over to the very next vulnerable game, and I think it's the last. Yes, it is the last vulnerable game. We got Justin Robleski. 4 home runs allowed the last 5 games. 4 to left, 3 to right as of this year. 7 to left, 6 to right the past 2 years. Now he's a decent pitcher, I think. Nope, he gets shelled. This guy gets shelled. Your danger batters is Nick Hurts, Shea, Jonah, Joshua, Max Muncy. Your stack is Shea, Nick Hurts, Joshua, Jonah, Max, Alika, Kobe, Carlos, Henry. People that were liking were Shea, Jonah, and then Kobe Thomas. Kobe Thomas on the heat check is well straight bet, but it was mainly Shea and then Jonah. You maybe see Nick Hurts do it as well. Could do it against the bullpen if this pitcher get out early. I think the Dodgers bullpen is pretty vulnerable. Yeah, pretty vulnerable. Let's backtrack. Let's go Shea, Jonah, then Nick Kurtz, and then you can play Kobe Thomas on the heat check. Straight bet if you want to. I don't think his eyes are straight bettable, to be honest with you. Yeah, it's not really straight bettable. But Jeffrey Springs versus the Dodgers, 10 home runs allowed the last 5 games, 6 to lefties, 16 to righties as of this year, 9 to left, 41 to right the past 2 years. So this man is giving it up like a hooker in Vegas, bro. He giving it up like he just figured out that thing exists, bro. Like home runs existed. Um your danger batters, Jesus. I don't think I've ever paid attention to this guy home run count, bro. Even when I was just recording this. Your danger batters is Otani, Max Muncy, Freddie Freeman, Andy Pajes, and then you got Doodoo Betts. Your stack is Andy Pajes, Doodoo Betts, Otani, Max Muncy, Freddie Freeman, Don Rush, and Tommy Edman, Kyle Tucker, Teoscar. The 3 people that were like an outside of our chalk, which is Otani, was Doodoo Betts. Um, I think it was Andy Pajes. He don't spray towards left field. I mean, he don't spray towards right field. That's what it was. He sprayed towards right field, but he don't crank up for lefties. Good see him do something against the bullpen. This is where I was like between a pimp and a hard spot, like I was just stuck. I was just stuck. That's what I said. I said I probably don't play nobody from this team. I probably do, but I don't really. I'm gonna go Mookie and Tio. Mookie, Otani, Tio. We're just gonna go with them 3 because the Dodgers haven't really been on my radar, honestly. I've been having other people I've been playing besides Otani, Dodgers, and all of them guys look very amazing. They've been doing their thing just for some reason. I've had my radars on other people. So we're gonna go Mookie, favorite, T.O., long shot, Otani, chalk. Well, Otani's our chalk favorite. Mookie is the second. Then T.O. is the third. But outside of Otani, it's just Mookie and T.O. Now, moving over to going into all of these games. Now, to finish this out for you guys, Pittsburgh versus Philly. We got Bubba Chandler, 2 home runs allowed the last 5 games, 7 to lefties, 2 to right as of this year, 8 to left, 3 to right the past 2 years. So we pretty much want a lefty. Your danger batters is Kyle Schwarber, Bryce Harper, Brandon Marsh, Bryson Stott, Edmund Sosa. The stack is Kyle Schwarber, Bryce Harper, Brandon Marsh, Edmund Sosa, Derek Hill, Bryson Stott, Gabriel Combs Jr., Alec Bohm, and then Trey Turner. 3 were going with we wasn't even going with Schwarber. This is crazy. I remember now. We had Bryce Harper, Brandon Marsh, Bryson Stott, Kyle Schwarber, chalk. Love the guy. Could do it. Just haven't did nothing. Didn't do it yesterday. Should have went yesterday. Should have he checked himself. His eyes is doo-doo as well. Like his eyes is straight doo-doo. Like this is doo-doo. This is trash. That's some trash odds, bro. So yeah, unless you're willing to put like $1,000 on this man, um, or for sure want to parlay in them odds are just doo doo. Though this man got hit odds, bro. Those are odds you can get for like a base, a simple hit for somebody. That's actually crazy. But yeah, those are the 3 that we're going with: Bryce Harper, Brandon Marsh, Bryson Stott. You can take Cal Schwarber, but those odds are doo doo. Going over to Christopher Sanchez. Bubba Chandler is a decent pitcher as well. He's like roller coastery. Like he sparks when he wants to. So he'll get shelled though. Christopher Sanchez versus Pittsburgh. 5 home runs allowed the last 5 games. 1 to lefties as of this year. 7 to righties as of this year. 2 to left. 18 to right the past 2 years. Now wind is blowing out 10 miles an hour in this game. So good see them balls flying. No duty. Balls. But your danger back. I gotta stop being childish, bro. Your danger batters is Esmeralda Valdez, Brandon Lau, Tyler, Ryan, Indy. The stack is B. Lau, Tyler, Indy, Esmeralda, Ryan, Brian, Marcel, Kenny, Connor. 3 that we were liking was Brian Reynolds, um, Brian Reynolds. Who else was it? This is why I gotta start saving my batters for sure when I'm coming in here doing my research. Cause Brian Reynolds, Esmeralda Valdez, and Yeah. I don't know how I feel about Christopher Sanchez. He's still a ace, still a dog, but he's been getting kind of shelled. So you could take him for like 6Ks. He got you 6Ks last game. Gave up 1 home run, 5 yards. He maybe sit Pittsburgh down, maybe not. Got a few people that cranks off for lefties on this team, not in double digits when it come down to it, so they're not favoring versus lefties. But yeah, I'll just say Esmerlin, he check him, take him. Be loud, power hitter, take him. Um, Ryan Reynolds, take him. You could see Ryan O'Hearn on a straight bet. That's super nasty value. Most of these people are straight bettable. I just listed off. Besides B Loud is kind of like parlayable, but Ryan O'Hearn you can take on a straight bet. Indy take on a straight bet. Esmerlin take on a straight bet. I think Marcelo Zuna decent. Ryan Reynolds take on a straight bet. So it's like depending on the book that you have, you can straight bet these guys. Pretty much is what I'm seeing from this side. I mean, he can get shelled once again. It's Christopher Sanchez. He does the bed sometimes, bro. Bro be wetting himself sometimes, like right here, right here. But yeah, still a good pitcher, still a Cy Young contender. Got to remember that. Moving over to the very next game, Texas versus Cleveland. 2 home runs allowed the last 5 games. 9 to lefties, 6 to righties as of this year. 22 to left, 19 to right the past 2 years. We got wind blowing out 8 miles an hour. Your danger batters is Chase, Travis, Khalil, Gabriel, David Fry. Your stack is Travis, Gabriel, Cal, Chase, Khalil, Rice, Daniel, David Fry, then Brian Rocio. The three that we're going with was Cal. Travis Bazzano was our first. Cal was our second. And then our third was, I think, Daniel Sneeman, Mr. Seaman, or I think it was Khalil Watson. It was one or the other. But Travis, Cal, and I gotta start saving my batters, bro. Bryce Hoskins. Yeah, that's what it was. Travis, Cal, Rice Hoskins. Cal is our first choice today. Rice Hoskins is, Cal is first. Travis is first. Cal is second. Rice Hoskins is third. We move over to the next game, next side. Henry Bibby versus Texas. 4 home runs allowed the last 5 games. 10 to lefties as of this year. 6 to righties as of this year. 24 to left. 19 to right the past 2 years. Your danger batters: Cameron Cawley, Justin, Jock Peterson, Jake Berger, Corey Seager. Stack, Jake, Cameron, Jock, Corey, Justin, Josh, Brandon, Elias, Ezekiel, Duran. Now, we're going with first, Jock Peterson. He check, take him, especially if he's at lead off, lefty on righty, holds the platoon, give it up to lefty, taking Jock. Second person we were liking was Jake Berger. Has the home run against them, but you also got Corey Seager as the third. Swap either one around. All three look fantastic. Favorite choice today is Jock Peterson. I don't even think I put him up there, but he is the favorite choice. And then got Travis as the favorite choice as well. We move over to the very next game. Don't want to reveal that my picks right now. Detroit versus New York. Now we have Tyreek Schoolball. Schoolball has been getting shelled. Has been getting shelled. 3 home runs allowed the last game that he played, but gave us 9 strikeouts. The game before that, 8 strikeouts, 2 home runs. And the game before that, 4 strikeouts, 1 home run. Game before that, 7 strikeouts, 1 home run. But this is pre-injury. This is before he got injured. This is after injury. So we see that he's giving up a lot more home runs than what he was doing before he got injured. Maybe we seeing a vulnerable Schoolball, still an ace. We could see him being a little bit vulnerable. But once again, 7 home runs allowed the last 5 games, 2 to lefties, 6 to righties as of this year, 13 to left, 23 to right the past 2 years. We want a righty. A danger batters is Paul, Ben, Ahmed, Max, Jose. Your stack is Ben Rice, Paul, Max, Ahmed, Jazz, Cody, Jason, Jose, Spencer. The three that we're going with today, Paul Goldsmith. The first person that we're going with, our favorite choice is Paul Goldsmith. Second person that we're going with, Jason Dominguez. Third person we were going, nope, I lied. Let me not lie to you guys. Paul Goldsmith, Cody Bellinger. Then it was Ben Rice. And you can take Jason Dominguez on the straight bet if you're liking Jason Dominguez to potentially repeat history. You could take on one a straight bet. Those are the three. We move over to the other side. We got Cam versus Detroit. 3 home runs allowed the last 5 games. 2 to lefties as of this year. And he's given up misclick. So Cam, 3 home runs allowed. 3 home runs allowed the last 5 games. 2 to lefties, 4 to righties as of this year. 6 to left, 8 to right the past 2 years. Wind blowing to left field once again. Danger batters is Carey, Dingler, Spencer, Kevin, Riley. And your stack is Carey, Dingler, Spencer, Kevin, Riley, James, Ben, Matt, how you? People that we're going with, top 3, Dingler, Carey, Spencer. Top 3 that we're going with. Now, you maybe see this guy. Maybe just see this guy do something. Matt Fearland. Watch this man. Watch this man. Watch that man. I'm telling you, watch that man. Watch that man, Matt Fearland. But those are the 3 that we're going with. Moving over to the very next game, we got Nolan McLean. You could take Schoolball for like 6Ks as well. Cam, decent. You could take for like 6Ks. He's been on the spark last few games. So yeah, 6K, 6K, Schoolball 6, Cam 6 potentially. Or Cam for 5. If you're liking Cam for 5, you could take him for either one. But over to the very next vulnerable game, we got Nolan McLean versus Toronto. 2 home runs allowed the last 5 games, 6 to lefties as of this year, 4 to righties as of this year, 6 to left, 8 to right the past 2 years. Your danger batters is Luis, Kazuma, Yohendrick, Dalton, Nathan. Your stack is Kazuma, Luis, Dalton, Yohendrick, Brandon, Andres, George, Ernie, Nathan. I almost call him Jorge. Um, the people that we were liking, Akamoto, George, then Yohendrick. Other side, Kevin Gausman versus New York. 8 home runs allowed the last 5 games, 6 to left, 8 to right as of this year, 16 to left, 19 to right the past 2 years. Danger batters is Juan Soto, Eric Wagman, Jared Young, Francisco Lindor, and then Carson Bench. Your stack is Juan Soto, Jared Young, Eric Wagman, Mark Vientos, Francisco, Carson, AJ, and Tyrone. 2 Franciscos back to back. The people that were liking Juan Soto. Ooh, Francisco Lindor on the heat check, and then I think it was Carson Bench. I think it was Carson Bench, but if you can see Jared Young or also um Eric Wagman. No, that's what yeah, Jared Young or Eric Wagman. Eric Wagman maybe don't play, so you maybe see Jared Young. But the 3 that we have for sure is Juan Soto, Francisco Lindor, then Carson Bench. Those is our 3. We move over to the very next one, very next game. Washington versus Boston. We got Cade versus Boston. 4 home runs allowed the 4 home runs allowed the last 5 games. 5 to lefties, 2 to righties as of this year. 9 to left, 5 to right the past 2 years. Danger batters is Wilson, Anthony, Nate, William, JD. Your stack is Wilson, Anthony, William, Nate, JD, Caleb, Rafaela, Rami, Andrew. Wilson favorite. Shout out to well, not shout out. My condolences to Venezuela with the earthquake that happened, all the lives that was taken, all the homes. Wishing their best, hoping for a speedy recovery for them in Venezuela and for the families to hopefully be able to recover and be able to provide the right service for everybody. And yeah, so Wilson Contreras got ejected yesterday because he tapped his helmet. But he was already emotional. Didn't do nothing crazy, just tapped his helmet and they ejected him. Crying in the dugout, real personal moment. Cameras all on him. Look out for that man. That man's fired up right now. Take Wilson Contreras again today. Liking Willier Brew, liking JD. Caleb Durbin is a very nice heat check. Rafaela can do something as well. Rafael is more on the straight bet side, but he can do something. But those are the 3 that we were liking for sure. Wilson Contreras, JD, the Willier Brew. Going over to the other side, Canelo Early, 6 home runs allowed the last 5 games, 4 to lefties, 11 to right as of this year, 4 to left, 11 to right as of the last 2 years as well. Decent pitcher. Could get you like 6Ks as well. But your danger batters is James, Luis, CJ, Curtis, Ruiz. Your stack is James, Curtis, Luis, CJ, Lewis, Jacob, Jose, Dylan Cruz, Dalen Lau. Now, what I said in my last video about Washington is what I'm going to say possibly for forever. And the same things that I say in my previous videos about Washington. You guys know what can happen with these people. You can take one person, it will be somebody else. You can take two people, it will be two people, two other people. You can take three people, it'll be three other people. You can literally take four other people. You could take four people at once, and so ironically, it'll be four other people. Um, James Wood is your chalk. CJ Abrams is your chalk. Luis Garcia Jr. I mean, James Wood and CJ Abrams. CJ Abrams is your chalk, your go-to. You can take them. Look very amazing today. But the people that we were liking today was Curtis Meade as our first. We were liking Luis Garcia Jr. as our second. I maybe just lied. It was Curtis Meade for sure as our first. Jacob Young was our second, and Dylan Cruz was our third. Now, so that's a crazy three. Not what anybody possibly was expecting. Not something I was expecting to do, but when I did it in my last video, it made sense to me, and it's making sense right now. So we're gonna stick with it. Those are the three that we're going with. Don't forget, if you like it, James Wood, CJ, you can take them. Very solid choices as well, especially James Wood. Um, but that spot that Jacob Young is in and Dylan Cruz is in. Well, Dylan Cruz specifically liking that. Definitely liking his spots. That fifth spot gives it up. No home runs in that fifth spot. What was I liking in Cruz? I think it was just that righty on lefty. Yeah, it was just that righty on lefty and the spray towards left field. That's what it was. Cruz, Ruiz, and I mean Cruz, Young, and me all spray towards left field. So those were the three that we're going with. Moving over to the very next game, we got Matthew versus that. We did this already. We got Rhett Loudon versus Milwaukee. 6 home runs allowed the last 5 games. 6 to left, 1 to right as of this year. 6 to left, 1 to right the past 2 years as well. Danger batters is Jake, Jackson, Bryce, Gary, Andrew. Your stack is Jake, Jackson, Gary, Bryce, Gary, Andrew, William, Kristen, Blake. People that we're going with was Jake, Bryce Terrain, and then Jackson Cheerio. You can potentially see William Contreras do it as well. But those were the three that we're going with. Actually, it was Jake, Bryce, and William. I say you can take Jackson Cheerio if you're liking Jackson Cheerio over William. Jackson Cheerio is pretty solid as well. But Brandon versus Cincinnati. We got Brandon allowed 4 home runs. Brandon has allowed 4 home runs the last 5 games, 5 to lefties, 8 to right. As of this year, 5 to left, 8 to right the past 2 years as well. JJ Blade, Nathaniel Lau, Ellie, Sal, Spencer Steer is your top 5 danger batters, and your stack is Nathaniel Lau, JJ Blade, Ellie, Sal, Spencer, Suarez, Matt, Novelli, Tyler. Now we're going Sal Stewart for today. Just to confirm this, fourth spot. Yeah, we're going Sal Stewart today. Sal Stewart today. JJ Blade. Suarez. I think Smelly De La Cruz smelt his way into there. You could see LE check himself, but sticking with my 3. I would stick with my 3. Sal Stewart, JJ Blade, Eugenio Suarez. Maybe see Nate Loud do something. Very straight bettable. But we move over to the very next game. Tampa Bay versus Kansas City. We got Griffin Jacks versus Kansas City. 5 home runs allowed the last 5 games, 6 to lefties, 3 to righties as of this year, 10 to left, 6 to right the past 2 years. So the danger batters is John Ray, Jack, Josh, Carter, Michael Macy. You do have wind blowing out 16 miles an hour center field in this game as well. Attack this. Your stack is John, Jack, Josh, Carter, Michael, Nick, Salvi, Bobby, Isaac. And with this wind blowing out 16 miles an hour again in center field, attack this once again. I'm going to say this again. Attack this, attack this, attack this, attack this. Got Jack. He flies out a lot. A lot. Like when I say a lot, I mean a lot. When he flies out, it's almost there. No flyouts his last 7 games. Gave us 2 home runs 5 games ago. 6 games ago almost, but yeah, it was 5 games ago. Pretty much should be 6 games after today. Didn't play the last 2 games. Could be slowing down because of the books. Messed the books up, but that for sure. Carter Jensen for sure. Now, Michael Macy is a very nice third choice. John Rave is our solid third choice. Can't take him on a straight bet. He's like a sleeper third choice, but if you want like a solid third choice, I would say so. Jack, Carter, Michael Macy, super nice 3-piece. Carter, Jack are top 2 for sure. But between John Rave, Michael Macy, and Bobby Witt Jr., those are all like Bobby Witt has a lot of contact, flies out a lot, can't get it done. He's a power hitter as well. Michael Macy flies out a lot, can't get it done. Like a lot of stuff going on here. So we're going Jack Carter. And let's just sauce in Bobby Witt. Jack Carter, Bobby Witt is our third. We move over to Tampa Bay. Noah Cameron versus Tampa Bay. 3 home runs allowed the last 5 games. 3 to left, 5 to right as of this year. 8 to left, 18 to right the past 2 years. Once again, we got wind blowing out. Amazing. Danger Batters is Junior, Yandy, Ryan, Jonathan, Johnny. The stack is Junior, Yandy, Johnny. Junior, Yandy, Johnny, Jonathan, Ryan, Cedric, Ben, Victor, Richie. Junior, Yandy, Jonathan. Nope. Junior, Yandy, Ryan. Top 3. We're going with take it. Next game. JP Sears versus Chicago. Now, JP Sears is the Athletics old pitcher. Pretty decent pitcher, I would say. So, versus Chicago, no home runs allowed the last 3 games. None of the lefties, 1 the righties as of this year. 4 of the lefties, 27 the righties the past 2 years. You got wind blowing out 13 miles an hour. We did see no home runs from this game yesterday. But your danger batters is Justin, Pete, Ian, Michael Conforto, Saya. Your stack is Pete. Oh, Justin, Ian, Hap, Pete, Michael, Saya, Dansby, Miguel, Pedro, Michael. 3 we're going with Ian, Hap, Saya Suzuki, Dansby Swanson. Those are the 3. We move over to the very next game. The very next side. Matthew Boyd versus San Diego. 1 home run allowed the last 5 games. 2 to righties as of this year. 2 to left, 19 to right the past 2 years. Wind blowing out. Danger batters is Ty France, Gavin, Manny, Rodolfo, Miguel. Your stack is Ty France, Rodolfo, Manny, Gavin, Miguel, Fernando, Samed, Freddie, Jackson. Now, hear me out. I can't believe the words that came out my mouth in that last video, but listen. Number 1 up, Manny Machado. Number 2 up, Ty France. Then we have number 3, Fernando Tatis Jr. I know it's crazy. Probably not the words you expecting to come out of my mouth. You can't get it done. We need a righty. Don't really give it up to lefties like that. Does have a lot of wind blowing out. Lefty on lefties not really ideal. We don't really have a lot of lefties that crank off of the lefties on top of that. So those are the 3 that we're going with. Could see Miguel do it as well. But yeah, I'm just going with the 3 that we said. Manny Machado, Ty France, then Fernando Tatis is our sleeper / long shot. Feel like Fernando Tatis gonna be the person that does it first though. Just gotta put that out there. Now we on to our last 2 games. We got Jose Soriano. Well, the Angels versus Seattle. Seattle, Jesus. Jose Soriano, 6 home runs allowed the last 5 games, 10 to lefties, 2 to righties as of this year, 17 to left, 7 to right the past 2 years. Your danger batters is Dominic Cope, Luke, Julio, Cole. Then your stack is Dominic Cope, Luke, Julio, JP, Cole, Cal, Randy, Buddy. Now again, y'all probably not gonna like the words that's coming out my mouth this video. And it's probably bite me in my behind, and I'll be the laughing stock. Dominic Canzone is our favorite. Luke, Rayleigh, and Julio. But hear me out. Cal is our honorable mention because the number 1 spot with the most home runs is the number 2 spot. If you know Cal, besides recently, Cal only bats second second and third, if I'm not mistaken. It was only second until they just put him in a different spot. So yeah, second is like his best spot to take him. They had him sixth yesterday, which is kind of weird. Never really bat six, never really bat ninth. These are all like pinch hits. You get what I'm saying? Pinch hits. Well, these wasn't pinch, like they got him batting at the six, so maybe they disregarding Cal. Maybe they disregarding Cal. But second and third, top two spots this year. Second best spot. Luke, not 9 times out of 10, not gonna be batting second. He doesn't bat second. It's probably gonna be Cal in that spot. It's cold against the pitcher, but it's technically not cold. 35% K rate, not really cold. That's why I'm saying it's just the honorable mention. You guys had to hear me out with that one. Take them if you like them. The people we like him for sure though is Dominic Canzone, Luke Rayleigh, then Julio. Oh, Emerson is your heat check. That is your heat check for sure. I mean, not your heat check. He's your straight bet, long shot. Oh, Young is your heat check. That's what I meant to say. Both of them are straight bettable. Now going over to the Angel side, Woo. My boy Woo. Woody Woody Woo. Man, I told y'all, Woo can woo. Now last game he wasn't wooing like that. He wasn't wooing. He only gave us 4Ks. Kinda disappointed. Getting a lot of hits and gave up a lot of hits. But Woo can woo. Six to left, three to right, 3 home runs allowed the last 5 years. Oh my god. 3 home runs, 3 home runs allowed the last 5 games. Six to left, three to right as of this year, 18 to left, 17 to right the past 2 years. Your danger batters is Jose, Zach, George, or George. Jose, Zach, Jorge, Donovan Walton, Wade, Meckler. Then you have your stack, which is, if I can click right, Zach, Jose, Jorge, Donovan, Denzer, Wade, Vaughn, Joe, Oswald. Zach, Jorge, Donovan was our three. You can take Wade Meckler on a straight bet for sure. Straight bettable. Maybe see Joe Adele do something as well. It does have a home run against the pitcher, 3 home runs against the pitcher. Never mind, backtrack. We like I didn't look at Joe Adele, bro. We like, I'm happy I did not upload that video now. We got Zach Neto, Jorge Soler. Maybe drop Jorge Soler. Probably bite me in my behind. But Zach Neto, Donovan Walton, Joe Adele. Zach Neto, Joe Adele's the favorite. Zach Neto second. Then we go Donovan Walton. You can straight bet him and just take Jorge Soler as a third instead. Oh yeah. That's that. Then the very last but not, oh, we got two. No, the very last but not least game. Can't do Arizona versus San Francisco because San Francisco doesn't have a pitcher on the mound. I mean, Arizona doesn't have their pitcher on the mound, so I can't cover the San Francisco batters. But going over to Arizona, we have Landon versus Arizona. Landon Route versus Arizona. 2 home runs allowed the last 5 games. 3 to left, 2 to right as of this year. 8 to left, 8 to right the past 2 years. So we pretty much can see a lefty and a righty hit off of him. Your danger batters is Corbin, Cattell, Gabriel, Max, Jorge. Danger batters is Corbin. I mean, your stack is Corbin, Cattell, Jorge, Adamo, Nolan, Gabriel, Max, Lou, Tommy. Now, three that we're going with Corbin, Cattell, and Nolan. Taking Nolan again on the heat check. You maybe see Pad Man do something on Mr. Pad Man, Max Pepala. But that's it. Those are the people that we are going with. I think we have all of our favorites. This updates, well, will potentially be updated or will be solidified at 5 o'clock every day. It will be stamped. So every day 5 o'clock is when you should come in here, or around 4:30. Once lineups drop, people will possibly be removed. People will possibly be added. Yeah. Your three-piece that I was saying last video, Cattell Jr., Bryce Harper could be a very nice three-piece today. Cattell Jr., um, Cattell Jr., Wilson, Cattell Jr., Bryce Harper Jr., Wilson Contreras. We do got wind blowing out 16 miles an hour in that game with Junior, so Junior is like a very solid heat check. Hunter Goodman is a very solid heat check as well. I got the hiccups, you guys. I'm sorry. Um, yeah, Jock even is a very nice like. So I don't think Jock went yesterday. Let me confirm. Nope, Jock did not go yesterday. But you have your heat checks for sure. Come in here, play your heat checks. I have a lot of messages to go and reply to. Um, your full slate is Buxton. Don't play today. So this will update. You have Hunter Goodman, Kyle Schwarber, Miguel Vargas, Matt Olson, Tiny, Colson, Mickey Moniak, Ben Rice, Randall, Cal, Miguel, Hunter Goodman, Cal, Tiny, Colson, Hunter Goodman, Cal. You have a couple three pieces in. You have two mans for sure. Hunter Goodman, Miguel Vargas could be a two man. Hunter Goodman, um, Randall can be a two man. You got your two mans. I'll post some plays potentially. Potentially not a capper. Play your straights, play your day lates, play your bases, run your heat checks. Don't be scared to play your day lates in them heat checks. I almost cursed. We're working on not cursing. Again, no longer crashing out. Could be a good slate today. We just need people to perform. It's Dinger Tuesday, quote unquote Dinger Tuesday. Don't come in here trying to milk your whole bankroll and being mad, cursing these people out because they didn't perform. So yeah, 56 minutes still turned this into an hour video, but yeah, it's whatever.